आज हम रेड काउ पे जो है ना रिएक्शन करेंगे यार, जो कि यहूदी ज़िबा करने वाले हैं दज्जाल की आमद के लिए यार।
The red heifer, what does all this mean? Okay. Firstly, messianism is a mode of behavior. It's a way of living that is determined by beliefs about the end of time. The Christians believe that Jesus will come back at the end of time and he will usher in 1,000 years of peace. But he will only come in at the end of time when the Jews build the temple again. So the concept of the red heifer now and messianism is the idea that we need and rebuild the temple so that Jesus can come back. All right, so well, what is required to build the temple? What's required to build the temple in the usul of the Jewish religion is two things. Either one of two things. The entire nation of the Jews repents and has the will to build the temple. Nationwide Tawbah and all this. Or in lieu of the nationwide Tawbah, repentance, to do this, they need a perfectly red 3-year-old cow. It cannot have a single white or black hair on it. They slaughter this cow, then burn it at the top of a hill that overlooks the old Temple of Solomon. The ashes then shall be mixed with live water. Living water means a moving stream or a brook or something like that. You mix it in there and then you go and you collect it. Now that water then is used to purify the priests. So some rabbis to be purified. They will cleanse their body with this water. So when they do this, then the beginning of the temple, we can start building the third temple. Temple was built once by Isaac. Wait, what's the order? It was built by Abraham and Isaac, then destroyed. Then built by Solomon, then destroyed. And now it's going to be built again by this third temple building. Once they build that, then Jesus will come down. The rabbis consider the red heifer one of the greatest mysteries of the Torah. In order for a cow to qualify as a red heifer for this holy purpose of purification, it must meet the following requirements. The red heifer must be absolutely perfect in redness. Even 2 hairs of any other color will disqualify it. Even the hooves must be red. It must be 3 to 4 years old. It must be free of any kind of internal or external defects or blemish. It must not have been used for any type of physical labor. So once they get this, now what do they do next? The animal was not technically a sacrifice, since it was not slaughtered and burned in the temple. Rather, it is to be slaughtered on the Mount of Olives, okay, outside the camp. So that's the idea of the red heifer, and the belief that as soon as they get it, they sacrifice it, and then they're going to start, with their building the temple. In, Christian messianism, which is the idea that we have to create the state of Israel, we need to establish the temple so that God can come down, which is Jesus can come down. That is a concept of forcing God's hand.
There is no God except of Allah. ये बात तो बिल्कुल सच है यार कि ये लोग जब इसकी कुर्बानी करेंगे, इनका ये कहना है कि यार जब हम इसकी कुर्बानी करेंगे ना तो दज्जाल की आमद होगी। दज्जाल के एक हाथ में जन्नत होगी, दूसरे हाथ में दोज़ख होगी। जो जन्नत होगी वो बेसिकली होगी दोज़ख, और जो दोज़ख होगी वो बेसिकली होगी जन्नत। जो इस राह में चल पड़ेगा, ठीक है, वो काफिर हो जाएगा। इसलिए यार हदीस में भी आता है कि सूरतुल कहफ की जितनी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इसको जो है ना वो पढ़ा जाए और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा से याद किया जाए। जो सूरतुल कहफ की तिलावत करता है ना, जो याद करता है उससे, वो दज्जाल की जो फितना होता है ना उससे बचता है। तो यार हर मुसलमान पे ये यानी कि फ़र्ज ही समझ लें यार कि वो इसको याद करे ताकि दज्जाल के आने वाले फितने से हम बचें। तो यार हमें सिर्फ अल्लाह ही बचा सकता है हर किस्म की यानी कि आफात से। तो अल्लाह के सिवा कोई भी इबादत के लायक नहीं है। ईसा जो है ना वो एक पैगंबर है, वो आएंगे, लाजमी आएंगे। वो हज़रत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की उम्मत बन के वो आएंगे, और इंशाअल्लाह हम भी जो है ना एक आर्मी बनेंगे, वो भी इमाम महदी की, जो कि दज्जाल के खिलाफ लड़ेगा इंशाअल्लाह इंशाअल्लाह इंशाअल्लाह। तो यार अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो यार कमेंट में आप लाजमी बताइएगा। तो फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़, लव फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान।